Hey everybody. Hey, I wanted to make a video about how to prepare for the upcoming uh, supply chain shortage, and maybe just run down a list of things to stock up on, maybe things you haven't thought of yet. Uh, Things like, first of all, medicals. If you want to stock up on your medications, if you want to stock up on medical supplies, if you need any of your equipment, if you need any CPAP machine or replacements or whatever, I would say look into that stuff first. Get all your over-the-counter medications. Get all your pharmaceutical medications that your insurance will allow you to have. That would be first and foremost. And then I would definitely stock up on just staples, basics. Hand soap, dish soap, laundry soap. You don't know what the prices are going to be in another month, or if it's going to be there at all. Of course, toilet paper, but don't take it all. Leave some for the rest of our assholes. So then after that, I would think of things like frozen foods. Stock up your freezers. Buy some canned goods. Things that'll last a while. Things that won't go bad. Stock up on your batteries. Your chargers, make sure everything is working. And somebody said this terrifying thing, don't know if it's true or not, but they said that Trump may mess with the electrical grid of cities who are not complying with whatever it is he wants them to comply with. So I can't imagine what that would be like, but I would definitely prepare. Make sure you have your fans, because summer's coming. I would say water too. I would stock up on some water, your dry cereals and your pastas and things like that. Just things that'll last for a while, and maybe a little bit for your neighbors if you know that they're old and they can't get out or don't have the kind of access that you have. Just see if they need something from their store before you go. Pick up a few things that you know they're gonna want. Definitely. It's like if he's there's also this martial law thing hanging over us too. So, buy a couple magazines or games or something to keep yourself occupied if you're going to be stuck in the house. But I wouldn't be spending any money on cars or TVs or anything, any kind of luxury kind of thing. I don't. I can't imagine what it would be like to accidentally crash the whole economy, because we're all preparing for shortages, and we're going to be preparing for who knows what afterwards, and we stop spending. We change as consumers, and that's not going to be any good for a lot of these companies, these corporations that are controlling the government right now, the ones that force us back to work, and it's okay to kill grandpa or grandma during COVID. So they're not going to be happy about any of this, and they're going to try and trick you, and they're going to try and lie to you, and they're going to try and do everything they can so that they get their profits, because this is a capitalist country, and bottom line is money, money, money. Nothing matters but money. Because we're in this spot, we're in this position because of money, because of somebody's mismanagement of money and policies and tariffs. Oh my. So, like I was saying, get your sugar, get your coffee if you're a coffee junkie. I'm a tea junkie, so I'll be getting my tea. Powdered milk. When I was a kid growing up poor, my mom used to have powdered milk in the house for emergencies. Like during snowstorms when we couldn't, leave the house for a week or so, and have a few kids in the house. It's hard to hold on to that milk. Get what you can while you can. Keep your budget. Don't blow everything. Don't buy luxuries. Be smart. Think twice, long and hard about what you're going to be needing. You know, sometimes people forget about hand soap, you know, or shampoo and conditioner, you know, or body lotion, whatever it is that you need to get yourself through, things that you want to make sure that you have, you might want to stock up on it now. Before the prices go up, before it disappears, before who knows when we'll get it back in stock. It may be a few weeks, it may be a few months. I think personally, I think we're still recovering from the shrink of COVID. You know, we're just barely getting out of that, you know, and it's been 5 years. So like this contraction of supply chain, it's gonna mess things up, and it's gonna come down to ego. And you know, between Trump and China and all these other countries that he's fighting with for some reason, trying to squeeze money out of them, squeeze a deal out of them, but we're the ones who's paying the price. You know, we're the ones who are going hungry. Let me see what else. Dog food, cat food, fish food, any kind of pet food that you have, any kind of pet supplies you need, any kind of pet medications that you need. Make sure you get a hold of all that now as well. And then I think after a while, after we get all of our supplies, I think we'll be okay, but we're all going to pretty much just stop spending, because we're going to have our supplies, and there's not going to be anything to buy anyway, because either the shelf will be empty or it'll be too expensive to buy. And so Trump will have to cave. He will have to cave, and he will have to fix this, because he's not going to be making any money, and we're not going to be spending any money, and he's got to make his rich people happy. He's got to keep the stock market going, and not going to do that if we all stop spending our money. So be prepared, but don't panic. Just be prepared, and just, you know, share. Make sure that we all have enough to get around. It's not an opportunity to just, you know, screw your neighbor. We're all in this together. This planet belongs to all of us. This country belongs to all of us. So, I don't care if you're blue or red or purple. If you need help, I'll help you. You know, and I hope that there's a lot more people out there like me. I know those kind of videos, they don't really get around very much. But I will always speak peace before I speak anger. You know, I'm not gonna say I wasn't like pissed off today. Like I was. All I have to do is leave my house, get around people, and I get pissed off, because people are really hard to handle these days. And the company that I work with is just gut-wrenchingly corporate and cold, rude, and it's hard to. It's very hard for me to go against who I am to have to get a paycheck. So a subscription would be really cool. In the comment, maybe. I don't know. It would help. Because it's just too people-y out here. And people are scared, and soon they're gonna be freaking out. And just hang on, guys. Just don't freak out. Just don't freak out. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like, just walk it off. Rub some dirt on it. It'll be fine. Anyway, thanks for sticking around this long, and I appreciate you coming by. And I will see you in the comments. Thanks. Bye.